One of the keys to United Way's success as an organization is the way we approach our mission. We begin by taking an unflinching, critical look at individual communities and identifying specific problems and opportunities that those communities face. And that's why our community impact agenda is evolving, to confront an issue that is proving to be a critical stumbling block for millions of hardworking individuals and families. That issue is financial stability. Let me give you a few facts. Generation Xers are the first generation that will fare worse economically than their parents' generation. From 1989 to 2001, credit card debt in America nearly tripled. And bankruptcies jumped 125%. Today, 1 out of every 3 American families is using credit cards for basic needs, such as rent, utilities, or food. That's why we need to be embracing the Financial Stability Partnership system-wide, not as a brand new direction, but as the next logical step in our community impact agenda. And it can be done. In fact, in some places, they're already off and running.
1 out of 4 families in the Bay Area do not make enough money to make ends meet.
It's just a lot harder for families to get by than it was in the past. We've got to find ways to respond to that.
We're helping people get jobs and retain jobs.
We're focused on earned income tax credits, workforce development strategies.
Individual development accounts, match savings programs for families to help them understand and stay in the game in savings.
Our results over the past 4 years is nearly $50 million of tax refunds.
It's incredibly important for United Way to partner with other organizations, with government, with education, business.
We, as community, including corporations, need to work with our strategic partners, like United Way, to begin to think much more long-term, much more systemic, and much more strategic.
We can lay a platform for the future that will help to alleviate a lot of the problems that United Way is really about solving in communities.
This isn't taking us away from other things. This is the work we want to be doing.
There are many different ways to approach this Financial Stability Partnership, and each community will come up with their set of unique strategies and bring their unique partners to the table. But all of our efforts should be built around a central framework for understanding and organizing the steps that lead to financial stability and independence. The 3 steps of this framework are increased income, build savings, and gain and sustain assets.
In a moment, we'll take a look at how one local United Way is using credit counseling and the Earned Income Tax Credit to help low to moderate income workers achieve the dream of home ownership. But first, we take a brief look at how the United Way of Greater Los Angeles is working with their community partners to encourage small business development.
LA County actually is a population of 10 million people, and we're one of the most economically segregated areas in the entire country. And the problem in LA is not that people aren't working, they are working, but they're working 2 and 3 jobs and they still can't make ends meet.
I wanted to start my own business, just didn't have any money coming in.
There are many tools that we use and many resources that we use to help low-income entrepreneurs succeed. But one of the best tools that we have is the individual development accounts provided through the United Way of Greater Los Angeles.
I pretty much had absolutely no idea of a business plan. And so they brought in an individual to sit down and talk with me.
The IDA does provide a match grant to our entrepreneurs, but the program also provides business plan classes, classes on how to create a marketing strategy. It's how to plan for the financial success of your business. This is a program that tremendously helps low-income entrepreneurs, thereby helping the community. And the program wouldn't be possible without the United Way driving it in Los Angeles.
This is, for us, it's been how do we make impact happen in LA County, and our Financial Stability Initiative is a way that we're making change.
The name of my business is Keep It Under Control, Anger Management. I have 2 locations. We provide service in the day at one location and the second location in the evenings. We really have a service that the community needs.
If United Ways are really looking at how to have impact, this is where it's at.
We have experienced tremendous growth in Palm Beach County over the past 2 decades, but certain communities have been sliding backwards. Central to the work of United Way in Palm Beach County on economic self-sufficiency is the idea of helping our hardworking families build assets. We have launched a major campaign from the platform of the Earned Income Tax Credit Program. When you enter one of our prosperity centers and you see children sitting behind a computer learning, when you see families sitting with their credit counselor cleaning up their credit, when you see a family obtaining their first home, that is financial stability. Savings are being matched with dollars raised by United Way. We have partnership with a local college.
Our relationship with the United Way has gotten a lot stronger over the few years that we've been funding this, mainly because of the results that we're seeing out of these grants.
Some of the results that we're seeing generations of individuals that have lived on public housing actually turn keys into doorknobs of their own homes. Cecilia is a perfect example of how the whole Prosperity Campaign works.
I've been working my whole life. It's not easy. United Way sent me to credit counselors, and we started to put the papers together and started with a saving program. When I got my key, I was so excited. You know, my home is mine. And you cannot express how you feel. And you think it's not going to be possible. But if you're working and you keep going, you are going to get it.
Financial stability is the next stage in our community impact work. And through this initiative, we will be working to create more financial stability as well as independence in decision-making for everyone who lives and works in our communities. That's community impact. That's what will change lives, and that's what we should stand for at United Way.